Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. That's what that says. Well, good morning. Today is March, you guys, the 14th, Saturday the 14th. Hey, how you doing, Adrian? How are you doing, Miss Dupree? Hi, Diane and Gloria Bates. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, we're not going to stay on long today. Some days I say that and some days I don't say that because I know. Good morning, Lisa Taylor. Good morning. Good morning. Um, Good morning to you. And I try to, on Fridays and Saturdays. Well, you would say, like, if I come on Saturday morning, it's always, around about 8 o'clock. If I come on any other morning, it's around about 7 o'clock. But if I come on Sunday morning, it would be 8 o'clock because I don't get off work till 7. So just for y'all to know, I try to come in, drink me a little water or something, eat me a little something, and do what I gotta do. But anyway, we're just going to hang out for just a little bit. I just wanted to say good morning to you guys. Make sure you go out there, have a positive attitude, just, always going to inspire, uplift someone, motivate someone today. Even when you have people around you that has this negative spirit or whatever, never mind that, because we all have those type of people around us. They could be family, they could be friends, they could be your neighbor, they can be the person you love to death. But if and they may not know that their spirit is negative, or they may feel like it, but they ain't gonna never say, "Oh yeah, I'm bringing a negative spirit to our whole relationship or conversation." Let me tell you right now, okay? I believe that people know. I believe that they know. And they just waiting for you to say something. Because then they can argue about it. Oh, why you want to say I'm negative or whatever, whatever, whatever. Well, here's the thing, you guys. You can say something or you don't have to say anything. I believe they know. I just do. I believe that if you are close to someone, they can feel a heartache or pain if you have that or something. So to be honest with you, you don't have to say something. People be like, say something, because then they say, well, you didn't say anything. I believe that they know. And here's a good, and we're just talking about this because this is my understanding because of that. If I'm sad, if I'm sad, there's things I'm going to probably do. Whether I'm trying to act like I'm all happy, everything's good, there's a persona about me, my whole mannerism, when I go to sleep, when I wake up, when I eat, if I watch TV, if I just lay there, I don't say nothing, the expression on my face or whatever. My husband's going to notice it. And my husband's going to say, what's wrong? Or something. Let me tell you a little situation that had happened. I told you guys we had 7 stores, my first husband and I. I was in the store. We had just, got to playing some music, just got through dancing. We dancing and everything. We happy. Nothing's going on, nothing wrong in our life, in our relationship. Our kids is healthy. Our income is coming in really, really good. We booking trips on vacation. We talking about it. My husband said, let me go get something to eat. And he gives me this kiss. And if you know anything about my husband, my first husband, it was just like, usually a kiss that usually leads to other things. So we're all happy. We're just really happy. He leaves. They have a bar because we have one of our stores in the mall, right? So the food court, he goes to the food court, and And you know, we done said some stuff. I don't know. I can't remember what we said to each other, but it was all good. So the guy next door to us, or he's probably like two doors down. I think he was like two or three doors down. Don't quote me on that. He could have been right next door. And if I'm thinking about it, I think he was just right next door. And he sold toys, you know. That's what his store was. He sold toys in his store. And you know, my youngest, let me think. My kids were very young. They was what? 6, 7. They're 2 years apart. So if one's 5, the other one is 7. Or is one 7, the other one is 9. Anyway, so my kids, when they come, like sometimes we will bring them to the shop with us or whatever. And they would have their allowance with them. Hey, Avalanche, good morning to you. Hey, Sanja. Hey, Adrian. Andrea Maxwell, how you doing? And Adrian Dupree. And so we would give the kids their allowance, and they would go to the stores and buy what they want or whatever. So my kids had went to the next neighbor store next door to us, and they came back and said something like, there was a little bit, I really, like the man wouldn't sell them the toy or something. I didn't think nothing of it. I just didn't. I didn't think nothing of it. I just told my kids, I don't know, maybe he didn't have it. Go to another place and maybe they have the toy or whatever. So I went on the outside of the store. Now remember, it's in a mall, you guys. So we're inside of a building, but the outside of the store, our store, to make sure the open sign was there, the hour thing was lit up, and everything was looking good or whatever, making sure there's no trash in front of the thing and everything, opening up the doors and everything. While I was out there, the guy next door, he comes over to me. Now, we're not in the store, we're outside of the store, but right in front of the store, and he's outside of the front. He comes over to me, and he tells me, hey, good morning, Phyllis. Hang around for 1 minute, Phyllis. I got something to say to you. He says to me, keep your kids out of my effing store. He said, keep your effing kids out of my effing store. And I was like, what the heck is his problem or whatever? I didn't know what he was even talking about. Like, but he told me to keep, keep my kids away from his store. I'm thinking, did my kids go over there and steal something or what? I don't know. Because it's a toy store, and ours was, we had little items, little knickknacks. Every store has little knickknacks right at the front of the counters. You might have, little things kids, because you want to make the most money you possible can. You're going to have your clothes. But right at the counter, when it's time to pay for things, we're going to have the little grab things, because that's where you make a lot of your profit from. The little grab things, the kids go, oh, Mom, I want that or something. But we didn't have a lot, you guys. We didn't have a lot. Like I said, it was a clothing store. So anyway, so I go back in the store and I'm sitting there and I'm just trying to figure out, what's going on. So my husband, okay, not this one here, you guys, my ex-husband, he walks in the store and he's talking or whatever, and I'm just looking at him. And he looks at me and he says, babe. And I go, what? And he said, what's wrong? And that was when I first honestly understood a marriage. I really did. I hadn't said anything to him. When he left, it was like like we just won the lottery. When he came back, I didn't say anything to him. I didn't even want to tell him, say anything to him. And he was like, what's wrong? So he was connected to me at that time of our marriage. You know what I'm saying? And I said, why you say something wrong? He said, oh no, I know something wrong. What's going on? Talk to me. And I was like, I was just outside making sure, making sure everything looked it right. And the guy next door told me to keep our kids out of his effing store or whatever. And we just been on 11 minutes, Freddie. No worries. And I just don't even understand what happened or whatever. And so, I'm just saying, if people really love you, they know. They know when something's wrong or right. Okay? No, okay, Phyllis, what I wanted to say, Miss Phyllis, I would like for you to accept my apology that, we did not get the prayer in there on the Cody Big. I reached out to you, and then we started playing tag on the phone. Not saying we were doing it on purpose, but you know what I'm saying. You got busy, I got busy, and it should have been more of a priority to get it done. And I'm sorry I ran out of time, so I want you to accept my apologies on that. That's what I wanted to say. Um, you know, um, you know, yeah, you know. So, and I know there was people calling at the last minute. On my way home, I thought about it, and I said, I said, people are going to say, you do a lot, SP, Yeah, I know there's excuses, but that was not my intentions to even bring up an excuse. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people don't know how to apologize, and I'm saying, regardless of the excuses or whatever, I just want you to accept my apologies because, I should have been a little bit more aggressive in trying to get that done. You and I, and we all dropped the ball, but yeah, good morning, Marianne. Good morning to you. We just ran out of time on that. And I am so sorry. That's all I wanted to say. Yeah. Anyway, it's 14 minutes into the hour, you guys. We're only going to stay on here 30 minutes. There is a public announcement that I need to make. And that is, since we are actually, I know we're going to be streaming live 3 platforms, maybe 4. Maybe 4, you guys. Actually, maybe 4 going into 5. So I want you guys to be encouraged that I don't want you to go to the other platforms. I want the other platforms to come to us. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever think that the reason why I may not mention what the platforms are is because people get a little nosy. I'm not trying to build up a platform. We got 13,000 over there TikTok. I'm not trying to build up TikTok. I want TikTok to build us up over here. This is the mothership over here on YouTube. So that's what we're trying to do. And as a family member, especially if you're a member, especially you come in here and you support everything. And if you want to support this channel, this is what I need you to do. Trust me, this is what I need you guys to do. When we go live, I said, when I ask you for something, I know that you can do it. I know you can. So when we go live, I need you guys to be engaged in the conversation, calling in, coming up on the panel, and be engaged. We don't want people to look at our channel like it's just boring. And come and say something. Share. Put the thumbs up. Come up on the panel. Call in. I need you guys to be more engaged. And I was so surprised yesterday. Hello, Jackie. How are you? And I was really surprised because people that know you, you don't really even have to say anything. They know what to do. They jump in. You ain't got to say help. They just jump in. You know what I'm saying? So when, and I was like, y'all come on, open panel. Freddie called in. I was like, whoa, that's what I'm talking about. Betty called in. I'm like, whoa, Valerie called in. Whoa, that's what I'm talking about. But these are the things that we're doing because I learned and I found out everybody's struggling on YouTube. If you had a channel and your channel's not doing well, I can tell you why your channel's not doing well. For those of you that have a YouTube is not trafficking people into your live stream. They gave you a platform. Now you want them to bring you the people. The people is on YouTube. You've got to have the content. And how people going to know you got content unless you go out and tell them? You know what I'm saying? So this is why we're doing it this way. And I've been noticing this for the last year, you guys, when YouTube basically stopped trafficking people into our lives, And if you had 300 people in your life, it went down to 200 people. And then as time go, people fall off. So now your lives, you only have 60 people in your life. This is what happens. And they quit doing so much. You may get a notification. It's just a 50-50 chance. It's hard to run anything like that. I couldn't even go to work like that. Oh, my job would fire me if I went to them and they say, are you coming in to work, SP? It's a 50-50 chance I'm going to come and it's a 50-50 chance I'm not. They're going to tell me, you're done, get out of here. No, you either tell us that you're going to be at work so we can, line out what work needs to be done. And, nobody can work. It won't work. Even in the scriptures tell you that if you go in a war, you got to know all the things about the person that you're battling. It tells you in your Bible, I'm telling you. I don't know where the scripture is, but it tells you. A smart person, that's what they do. That's what they do. And before you even go to battle and everything, you figure it out. Like if they got 10 people, you make sure you got 10 people. If they not giving you notifications, then you need to go get you some notifications. Well, I'm not going to go door to door handing people flyers saying, hey, come into the live and whatever. So we opening new platforms. We're bringing them over to us. We're going to try to bring them over to us. Some of them's going to come and some of them's not because everybody loves the platform that they're on because they know how to navigate around the platform. But some of them that don't know that we exist and we are a very nice community, big family, and if they knew, they would come. She said, I had a serious situation, but I'm back. Okay. I always come up the platform. Yes, you do. And I appreciate it. So some of the people that don't, there's some people, and I tell y'all all the time, you ain't even got to show your face. You ain't got to show your face. I be telling Freddie, quit sitting in the dark. Just don't even show your face. Now, she tell you, I do be telling her that. I was like, why you sitting in the dark? I got the light on. Girl, what kind of light you got? What kind of light you got? I ain't never seen somebody tell me the light is on and dark as it is. She said, that's why I don't come up because you talking about me. Anyway, you guys, we got 10 more minutes. Anybody got anything to share? Please put it on in the chat. So Yes, I need you guys to be more engaged into it. Cause ain't nobody want to come to no sad, sad chat room. Everybody, I mean, it's bad enough that the subjects that we're talking about is bad. But we need to have a little bit more pep in our step. You know, it might be sad, but sometimes people can feel the way that you talk and the way you look. Just like yesterday. People was like, you was really upbeat yesterday. Oh, really? Oh, you could tell the difference? Yeah, you know why? Because I don't want people to say, you asking us to come over here and y'all so sad over there. Happy birthday, Avalanche. Happy birthday to you. She said, you say it's my birthday weekend. Happy birthday to you. And you guys, I am learning sign language. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am learning sign language. And I'm going to be doing good. I'm always going to try to better myself. You never know. I might be somewhere and a deaf person might need some help and or whatever. And no, I don't get paid to take the class, but maybe somebody is deaf and they can't hear what we're saying and we want to open up our platform to somebody that's deaf. Okay? And I don't know if I'm going to be as good to interpret it and do the sign language in front of everybody. I don't know about all that. But I at least can spell because I know all the alphabets already. I'm having trouble with a couple of them. Like, I know them, but, it's not flowing like all the rest of them, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Mine's is P, T, and Z. Those are the three I'm just struggling with a little bit. It's Monday. My twin and I will be 45. All right. All right. Well, happy birthday. You still a pup. You're just so young, 45. Now turn that around. See what I'm saying? You're 45. You know? I remember when I was 45. I remember it well. I thought I was old, y'all. 45 ain't nothing. 45, you got a lot more time left. Yeah. Anyway, you guys. Marianne says sign language is fun. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm learning it. A young lady, she's teaching it to me. And my classes is on Thursdays at 2 o'clock. You can learn anything that you want. You can learn anything that you want. Freddie says, my daughter is 45. Cherise says, happy birthday, Viance. Aviance. Viance. She just called you Viance. Okay. Good morning, Pretty K. Good morning to you. Anyway, yeah, I got to go to work this morning for a little bit, but, keep in mind, you know. Anyway, my 8-year-old have been practicing sign language and she does great. Oh, really? Well, I think that I'm starting a little late, but late is better than not starting at all because, I'm older and everything. And I don't know if it'll ever help anything or anybody, but she want to teach it to me. So, I got one of my children. I used to have all three of my patients. None of them was speaking. They were all nonverbal. And two of them was learning sign language. One was already in it. And I was learning little kibbles and bits. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to say enough and together and come on and water, drink. I know how to say those things. But And she thinking she taught me the alphabets. No, I learned the alphabets when I was in high school. It was just some of them I had forgot. So that was really easy. So that's what they're starting us off with. And so, and if any of you guys want me to teach it to you what I learned, I will do that if you guys want me to. You know. Oh, see, Freddie put up the okay. That's the K sign. That's for K. Okay. That's the sign language for K. Like okay. It's just okay. That's the sign language for it. My daughters are 48 and 38. Oh, okay. Wow, Cherie. Really? You got kids that big, that grown, girl? My daughter's 31, something like that, and my son is 28 or something. My son should be 29 and 31. Anyway, Pretty K said, I'm a baby. You are a baby. I think the youngest member that we had on here, I think they are 21. 21. You guys hear me? 21 or 22. And that person is one of them in the New York area. She's a mod. And the other one is in St. Louis area. That was Cortessa's sister. I think she's in her 20s. She says, teach us. I've forgotten. Okay. Okay. And I'm looking how this woman is doing it, and she does a good job. She kind of little, a little special, but you know, yeah, I think it will help. I think it would help. Like if somebody wanted to, maybe one of these days they will come on the channel, and then I will do the sign language. And if somebody was deaf, then guess what? But you know what I'm saying? She said, I was a young mother, a child with a child. Yes, you was, Freddie. Yes, you was. Yep. I tell people all the time, you know what? People be like, I wish I could go back and change things. I would not change nothing because it made you who you are today. Anyway, we got 2 more minutes, you guys. Tina Power knows sign language. Oh, she does? I didn't know that. I'm interested in learning sign language. Okay. Okay. So when she teach me, I will teach you guys, and we will have 30. We will probably be on this channel. I will show my face. We will probably come on noon. She teaches it on Thursday at 2. We should probably come on Thursday at like 4. Because we don't have to come on. You know what I'm saying? That way it'll be fresh in my head, and whoever wants to come, you can show up Thursday at 4 o'clock. And whatever I learn, you guys can learn. And then we can test each other and stuff. And because you got to do it over and 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 over. I mean, we literally went over the alphabets like 8 times. But like I said, I already knew those alphabets. And then I can go through all the alphabets. Show your face. Yeah, I will show my face. I will show my face, Gloria, on Thursday at 4 o'clock Central Time. And we will only stay on for 30 minutes. And we will go over all the sign languages as they teach them to us. Because guess what? We're all going to learn. We're all going to learn. I mean, if you want to learn it, you can. I haven't done it in years. I need a refresher course, okay? Congratulations to your daughter, LaKendra. Yeah. And like she said, or maybe we'll be one lesson behind her lesson, because she just got through teaching us the alphabets. And I thought to myself, if I didn't already know it, this would have been hard. But learning it from her as she was teaching it, I thought she's a good teacher. She's a good teacher. You know what I'm saying? She went over it and over it and over it. And I'm thinking, yeah, if I didn't know it already, I probably could catch on to it. And I told her, I said, we're going to have to go back over this later on to make sure I got it. She was like, oh, no problem. She's no problem. And the young lady knows how to speak 2, 3 different languages too. Japanese and something else. Something she said. I don't know what she was saying. Yeah. So, and I asked her, do you do it for a living? And she was like, no. I said, why? She says, because I'm shy. But, you know, when she's in places and they need help, she steps up and help. You know what I'm saying? Like translate and stuff. Wow. You meet all different types of people. Okay, you guys. It's 31 minutes. I'm going to have to give me some rest. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow. It probably won't be early in the morning. But it might be in the afternoon, because I might want to just take a walk and just we walk it out. But I want everyone to have a blessed day. Be good and be nice to each other. Bye.